Good evening. A police officer from Dorset who's lost more than £250,000 over a lifetime of gambling says no one's holding the industry to account for failing to protect vulnerable gamblers. Alex Macy gave evidence to the House of Lords Committee about how his life's been affected. Lawrence Herdman reports.
Alex Macy spent hundreds of thousands of pounds on betting machines and online gambling.
I've maxed out my overdrafts, my loans are maxed out, my wages are maxed out. I'm kind of realising this is the end now, and if it doesn't come in, the number doesn't come in, you know, I'm done for. I don't know where I go after that.
Alex hasn't gambled for 2 years, but still gets dozens of daily emails from betting companies. Now he's calling for the industry to stop exploiting its most vulnerable customers.
I keep hearing repeatedly from people like me, and much worse, people that have lost their houses and so much more money that I have done on one occasion, are being ignored, and they don't seem to be doing anything about it.
One major operator recently paid back more than £100,000 after a Dorset law firm argued it had failed to stop a customer betting beyond their means. It comes as a group of MPs calls for an overhaul of UK gambling law, looking particularly at online games.
I think it's really positive, and I think it certainly needs to happen. There are a number of recommendations in that report. So, for example, banning the use of gambling using credit cards. People shouldn't be able to gamble significant amounts of money using credit cards and spiral themselves into debt.
The Betting and Gaming Council, which represents the industry, says it needs to make sure it's not encouraging people who are vulnerable, but warns that tightening regulation too far risks moving betting abroad and sending people to unregulated websites. Lawrence Herdman, BBC South Today in Weymouth.